Hey guys, thanks for hopping on. As you hop on, say who you are and where you're from. Not say, but of course, type it in the comment. All right, cool. There's 2 of you. We'll wait for a few more of you guys to hop on here, and then we'll get started. I'm just on a cool walk, kind of hiking through the park up here by my house in the Portland suburbs. What you're looking at there, if you look straight ahead, you can see actually the skyline for downtown Portland straight ahead there, kind of off in the distance. We'll wait for a couple more people to hop on, and then I'll turn the camera around and get started. Cool. Thanks for the love, guys. So I want to get a few more people hopped on here. We're going to be talking about email marketing, and really what the purpose of this is to really kind of feel this out. I'm planning on doing an upcoming blog post and video series to really help people get past some of the major struggles that they're having with email marketing. A lot of people aren't even using it because they don't know where to start. A lot of people are having a hard time getting people to open their emails, don't know what to write, don't know how to put images in, you know, all that kind of stuff. I want to feel this out and get some feedback from you guys and find out what are your major struggles with your email marketing. So as you're thinking about that, go ahead and type those in. You know, whether that's open rates, deliverability, whatever your issues are, put that in there so I can kind of get a feel for that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. All right, cool. So good seeing you guys on here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm using a headset, so I haven't tested this with this phone yet. If you can hear me, you know, give me like a thumbs up or just say yes in the chat there and let me know you can hear me okay. Anyone? Give me a yes if you can hear me. There we go. Cool. All right. At least I know my audio is working. All right. Awesome. All right. So guys, let me know, you know, type in the comments right now, you know, what's your biggest challenge with your email marketing and list building? Same kind of thing, right? List building, email marketing, building your list of subscribers, and then sending content to them on a regular basis. You know, what are the things that keep you from sending emails on a daily basis, sitting down and actually just doing it and getting it sent? Okay, cool. Subject lines. People hack my email. Interesting. Haley, if you're using an email marketing service like Aweber or GetResponse, that doesn't get hacked. So if you're talking about your Gmail or your Yahoo account, that kind of thing, you shouldn't be using that for professional email marketing anyway. Yahoo. Okay, yeah. Okay, so great. This is great feedback, guys. Really appreciate it. So it looks like a lot of you are using free email services for doing your emailing. Not only should you not be using your Yahoo for sending emails to subscribers or, you know, email marketing, but you also shouldn't use a free email address inside of any of the paid email marketing services like Aweber, GetResponse, any of those as well. So that'll be something that for sure I'll need to address. And if I sound like I'm out of my breath here, guys, that's because I am. I'm hiking on this cool trail. Just came up a steep upgrade. All right, cool. All right, good. So, hey, if you guys are liking this stuff, give me some love. Click the hearts. Give me some love on that. And go and share this, right? Go share this Periscope. You should be able to touch the screen and see something there where you can just easily share this on your Twitter account or on Facebook. Go ahead and do that for me. We get a few more people on here. I want to get as much feedback as I can. I'll be doing a few Periscopes to collect this data, and then also, you know, putting that out on my other social media accounts as well. I got to kind of watch where I'm going here at the same time. I'll turn the camera around and show you this trail. That's the trail I'm navigating right now as I'm talking, so I kind of have to be watching. All right, cool. So we have some people here that want to get some help with subject line content, and that's going to be, of course, the biggest factor in getting people to open your emails. So we'll definitely talk about that. And then also the emailing, people using their free email accounts and email addresses within their GetResponse or Aweber. Hey, you guys, how many of you on here, just say yes if you're actually using a professional marketing service like Aweber or GetResponse to build your list? Let me just get an idea of how many are using that already. So give me a yes if you're using GetResponse or Aweber. A little bit of a delay, so I'll give you guys a chance to respond. Okay, cool, there we go. There's one. So starts at 50. I think that's Mark and Michelle, right? Starts at 50. I'm starting to recognize you guys. You hop on a lot of my stuff. MailChimp, okay. We'll talk about that too. Oh, I'm gonna have to speed up. There's a guy with a blower coming behind me. So he's gonna make some noise. All right, cool. So there we go. All right, cool. Good to see you guys, Mark and Michelle. All right, so we'll talk about that too. MailChimp is not something I would recommend that you use. So I'll address that in my training content that I create. By the way, this training content is going to be free. This is not something, this is not a paid product. I'm going to be creating a video series that will be embedded into a full-length blog post that really gets into detail about some of these things. So not only am I going to explain it, but I'm going to actually show you guys in sort of that over-the-shoulder format that I do with most of my videos, and kind of give you, exactly what you need to get you over that hump with email marketing, because I know there's so many people out there that struggle with that, right? And it's like the most important thing in your business is to really get down that, getting subscribers and then communicating with them effectively through email marketing, and get it down so it doesn't waste an entire day trying to create an email message. All right, that's the biggest thing that I see so many people doing, is they'll sit there for an hour or even 3 hours trying to create an email message to send out to their list, and it just takes them forever to get some of the mechanics of that down. So I want to show you guys that also. So let's see, Miriam says that's what I use for primary business, but for my own EN business I use GetResponse. Okay, good. Yeah, GetResponse is definitely one that I recommend. It's probably one of the most prevalent used ones in the internet marketing industry. And most of the demos that I do will probably be using that, because you can take across what I show you in a demo from GetResponse and apply that to Aweber or any of the other professional services. It's really mostly concepts that you have to get down to get this stuff down effectively. All right, now I'm being chased by the blower man. So I'm gonna get down the street here and take a shortcut, see if I can get away from him. All right, cool. It's a good thing I have my headset on, otherwise you guys would get slammed right now with the noise of a blower coming up behind me. Cool, thanks for the love, appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. I see lots of hearts. Love you guys too. All right, awesome. So any other things, how about like embedding images into your email messages? Is that something that takes you guys all day, or do you kind of pretty much have a handle on that? Is that simple to do? Are you guys all using a third-party image hosting service for the images that you put in your email messages? Because that's super important. It's something that most people overlook. Everybody doing that already, or do you need instruction on that as well? Give you a second to respond on that. Cool. Easy on GetResponse. Yep, embedding images is very simple. They have a number of ways to do it. I don't actually like to use any of their templates. I like to use just a straight up blank and then construct it. It's actually easier, and you don't end up with funky formatting problems. And by the way, the formatting problems are one of the things that I see hanging most people up when they go and try to like copy some swipe email and then paste it into their email service, GetResponse or Aweber, and it embeds a bunch of funky HTML code behind the scenes that you don't necessarily see, but will often land your emails into the spam box. So that's something to be aware of as well. Yeah, start from scratch. Exactly, Mark. All right, so now I'm going through the barking dogs, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. Got some barking dogs over here. Hopefully my headset is weeding out the noise. Hey, buddy. All right, coming down the hill now. All right, cool. So give me some more love if you guys think this is a good topic for creating a training. And if this is something you think you could benefit from. Yeah, exactly. Crazy dogs. All right, awesome. Awesome, good. I'm really glad to see that kind of response. Cool. So here's what we want to do. I'm going to wrap this up, and I want to share with you guys, where you can be sure that you get this training once I put it out there. The best, of course, you want to be watching my blog. My blog is johnoakesblog.com. So that's JONOCHS blog.com. JONOCHS blog.com. And of course, if you follow me on Twitter at JON_OCHS, then you'll get notified when I post that, because I share that on Twitter. And then of course also on Facebook. If we're not connected on Facebook, I just cleared a ton of dead accounts out so that I can make room for some new friends that are more engaging. If you friend me on Facebook, I will approve that, especially if you send me a message right away that says, hey, I was on your Periscope. Want to be sure that we're connected so that I get notified when this blog post comes out. Then I'll be sure you get it. All right, cool. All right, awesome. Love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up as I'm now back down into traffic. So we'll see you on an upcoming Periscope. And out.